talking to Nick Lawrence. He is the head coach of Liberty Girls Basketball. Talk about the success of the program as we head into the regionals, and you got that first regional win as well.
Yeah, we've really kind of taken a good step forward this year. Started off the year a little rough where we were winning games, losing games, and we couldn't really get into a flow. Towards the end of the year, we got into a flow. A little 6-game winning streak, tried to figure out who we are a little better. Girls figured out their roles and their purpose on the team, and everything kind of fell into place, and finished the year strong. And then, you know, we competed more so with Glass for the district game, and then we beat Brookville here in the regional game, which was an exciting game there at the end. But, you know, at this time of the year, it just matters of winning in advance. It doesn't have to always be pretty. All
the Bedford County coaches I've talked to talk about how tough it was losing that year. You didn't get games. You know, you play in off-season tournaments, but it's not the same. How tough was it?
Tough in the beginning of the year. We felt it more so with, you know, just communication in games and making in-game adjustments because they didn't have that experience to rely on. And but towards the end of the year, you know, we've had 20 games under our belt, so we don't really look back at that too much. We're a young team, so not many of those girls were playing varsity last year anyways. So it definitely affected us in the beginning of the year, but we were able to power through. And now, you know, we're a year older and we don't really think about it too much anymore.
You talk about it hurting it didn't really hurt the girls because they didn't play varsity that much anyway, but how much has it maybe stalled helping a program, because also girls didn't get to play JV either?
Right. And yeah, the development hurt a little bit, but at the same time we were able to kind of take a step away from basketball. So the skills and stuff, we're still practicing, we're still doing what we need to do, but we are also able to kind of come together a little bit. Talk about things outside of basketball and kind of grow as a family. So not playing basketball allowed us to kind of focus on some other things, which I think, you know, help in the long run as well. Define
the identity of Liberty Girls Basketball without giving away a game plan or anything.
They chose 3 words, and perseverance and passion were 2 of theirs. You know, we go up and down, we like to play fast, we like to take a lot of quick shots sometimes. I try to slow them down, and there's no way I'm slowing them down. They like to go up and down the court and play aggressively. So we go through ups and downs in the game. So they got to persevere through the run. The other team's gonna have a run, we know it, and we're just gonna have to try to find our run. And throughout the season, I think the passion has really kind of escalated to the point where we see it on the court, the fans see it on the court. They're playing for each other a lot more, and that excitement allows us to do a lot more things in the game. So perseverance, passion, and we're gonna, you know, we might not make every shot, but we're gonna take them.
What worries you about Fort Defiance?
Not so much the style, but the pace. We are okay with that. We're okay with the pace and style they play. Their depth is really good. So we're gonna have to find ways in the game to slow down and kind of make it a shorter game than what they want to do, because they play up and down like us. But they can run 5 in, 5 out every 2 minutes, and that pace can get into our legs in the 4th quarter. So I think if we find ways to slow down the game and pick our spots, I think we had a really good chance here.
Final thing, talk about some individuals from your team. I know it's a team effort, but talk about some individuals that make things go.
Absolutely. Sierra St. John is a freshman who made first team All-District. She had a big shot in the Brookville game at the buzzer to send it into overtime. As the year has gone on, we've kind of freed her up, and she's really taken over our leading scorer, but when you count all the games, she's only been our leading scorer in about half of them. So Bree Adams is another first-team All-District player, and she's had some games where she's been the leading scorer. We have Ayana Segay, who's another starter who was second-team All-District. Tanasia Brown was honorable mention. She's been our leading scorer several games. And then probably the heart and soul is Haley Gonzalez, who puts her body on the line day in, day out. I've had to take her out of games just to, I didn't want her to kill herself out there. I mean, she's taken 5 charges in a game. So she's really our heart and soul in our defense and allows us to go. But you know, team effort all around. Anyone can show up at any given day.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it, Bob. Always a pleasure. Thank you.